Hiya, 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 hiya. Light your fire. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to the channel and happy birthday, Capricorn souls. Earthy, grounded, reliable Capricorn energies. If it's your birthday, the energy here in the reading is geared toward you. It does not have to be your birthday, however. Capricorn, you may want to check your chart. Capricorn could be significant either as your rising or your moon sign, okay? Now, speaking of moon signs, Capricorn, you're ruled by the obstacle planet Saturn that, it has a lot of responsibility, maturity, growth, ambition. Gives me that feeling of adolescence. It's positive growth and obstacles to a degree, but yet it's still challenging at times. But Capricorn, you're devoted, very structured, disciplined, and hardworking with this energy. Okay, and you bring about new beginnings. New beginnings are coming around. Now, speaking about that moon, for the moon energy, goodness, it is a first quarter moon in Aries. First quarter. Aries oversees the head, teeth, tongue, and arteries. Okay? And you may want to give those parts of your body some attention. Breathe into them, focus on them, send them some good vibrations, good frequencies. Okay? There's also a need for you to speak up, work with your throat. I meditate before I start the reading, and the two things that came up that we're going to explore more by pulling some cards here is there's a sparkle in your eye. So it may be a good time for you to also, is your third eye opening? Have you felt head pressure? Are you starting to get visuals or deeper, more vivid dreams? Maybe there is a sense or feeling for you. You're seeing birds, ancient historic birds that aren't even in existence now. Someone is. That's coming through the crystal ball. So I do receive downloads. I have a mediumship within me, also a tarot reader here, and then a channeler for scrying with the crystal ball. And that is what came through just now through the crystal ball, was someone here is dreaming of like dinosaurs or avatars coming in. Perhaps you've seen that movie recently, and you really feel deeply connected with it. There's parts of it that are familiar to you. Okay, and with that, we have some witch energy coming in, and we're going to go ahead and ring our witch bell, drawing in all the witches here. Yes, witches. This is a safe, protected space at this time. Archangel Michael is our gatekeeper at this time, and we are allowing the witch energy to flow through. December 27th. I'm asked to also remind you that your birthday does simplify to the number 9, which is this year. Number 9, this whole year has been about purging and releasing and really opening your third eye to expand and see. So the two things that came up was a sparkle in your eye and raised frequency. Raising your frequency, or just changing your frequency at specific times. Someone here has been working with that this year. How's it going for you? We do have a birthday candle we'll snuff out at the end. We have a lot of earthy energy around us here, embracing not just the winter solstice that just occurred and Yule tidings, but also the fact that, this pine cone is deeply related to the pineal gland, the third eye. So if you've ever been drawn to pine cones, and now I have the sticky stickiness, sticky. Maybe there's some sticky energy around your third eye, calcified, that it's time to break down those layers and work through them so that you can receive more guidance. Okay, let's get right into it. The first card that was pulled, the motivational card for you today, is whenever you find yourself doubting if you can go on, just remember how far you've come. You've got this. You got this. And we have lemons again. Lemons came up in a reading a few days ago. If you want to check back and watch that one, feel free to do so if this is drawing your attention. This also is speaking volumes for anyone who is trying to find themselves or their life purpose or remember who they were, maybe get a more deeper definition of the self so that you can explore more of who you are and learn more about who you are, because all of this time you have thought you've seen yourself in a different light than what you truly live. And this awakening, this is an awakening for you, Capricorn, and it's helped you realize that your doubt is a deeper root. So if you're really wanting to get into this energy on a deeper level, I would encourage you to check out some of the inner child readings that I do. Okay, work with your inner child, your solar plexus. So 2 chakras are already coming, actually 3. We have the third eye and the solar plexus and the throat. So those 3, if you would like to start working with those energies, you are being asked to do so. And because this is a general timeless reading, the energy is always here. It doesn't matter what day, what year you watch this reading, it's present for you. It's an opportunity for you to raise your own intuition, raise your frequency by watching the video, seeing what support you can get, affirmations, a deeper understanding or knowing, maybe finding out what could be coming in your direction at a particular time and how you may be able to help it, or at least knowing about it really offers support and guidance for you, okay? So, whenever you find yourself doubting if you can go on, remember how far you've come. And this is why we were asked to talk about the number 9, because this is, when you're in the 9 stage, it is like, oh man, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm exhausted. I've purged, I've purged, I've purged, and I still feel this heaviness, that kind of feeling. Or you're working toward a project and you're at the very end, you're finally putting some finishing touches on a sculpture you're creating, a model, something that you are building, your artistic work of art that you're making and putting together. Like this pine cone, I'm going to pick up this sticky pine cone again. Like it's layers here. It's as if you were building a pine cone and you went to add one final touch and half of it fell apart, and you're like, oh man, I don't think this is it. Instead of like allowing this to ruin your entire project or your day, having that perseverance just to keep going and remember that it's still worth it. Sometimes these are tests and initiations for you to consider, okay? All right. Now, I was asked to also pull you a spirit animal card today. Now, I pull a spirit animal card every week, every moon day, and this week's is quite unique. When Spirit guided me to pull one for you, I thought, well, I wonder why they want me to pull one when I've already pulled one for the day. Well, one pulled one for the week. Well, it's because this week is a personal choice. So it's something for you to meditate upon and allow to come forth into your aura, your space, any of your senses, your own mediumship and psychic abilities, because we all carry this, okay? Let's see what we have for you. The golden egg. Look, we have more yellow. You're definitely meant to work with, and there's layers showing up here, being protected in the nest. On the bottom, we even have the dragon, which is also signifying working with your solar plexus, your inner child, your willpower, confidence, self-worth, how much you value who you are. And allowing yourself, whenever you look at these cards, to feel the energy that you feel. Don't doubt your energy that you're feeling or whatever comes to mind, even if it's weird, they're saying. They're saying this because this is how you're blocking the flow whenever you immediately reject it. Rejection is a sure way to, goodness, excuse me. Rejecting that is a sure way for you to not be able to have your expansion of your third eye open. There's got to be ability for you to listen. And listen and sound comes up too when it comes with raising your frequency. Listening to frequency music. 396 and 432 are coming in. Okay, listening to those frequency musics and allowing yourself to just go deeper into your belly, your heart space. The golden egg is definitely it signifies the unstruck sound. It is the message at your heart center. Your fourth chakra. Your home. Anahata. That's what means the unstruck sound. Anahata. Yeah, remnants. There's remnants, residue hanging around someone's energy field. What is this for you? Maybe the cards will let us know. Someone's asked to detox and allow the detox to happen. If you're the person that doesn't ever allow yourself to vomit or purge, you are being asked to release that block and allow it to happen. Allow that experience to happen and then assess how you feel, how that feels, as opposed to holding on and not allowing yourself to do that. It's the same, which this usually happens with the ladies, but this is not gender specific. But when you're holding back a toot or a burp, holding back your gases or your sneeze, stop holding these back. Spirit's asking you to allow this to flow. Oftentimes sneezes is spirit coming through your nose, going directly to your third eye to help you in some way, shape, or form. So allow it to come and stop blocking yourself is kind of what they're telling me right now. So the sparkle in your eye. Spirit, what do you have for us about that sparkle in the eye? Sparkle in the eye. All right. They asked me to cut the deck and I didn't, and then they just cut it for me right when I was I'm cutting it, and we're supposed to take from the top. Okay. Yeah, to help you release doubt, start at the top. Maybe you always go at the bottom or wait till you hit rock bottom. Don't wait till you hit the bottom. Start at the top. Start when your heart's opening, when your throat's opening, and you're starting to self-express your words, who you are authentically versus who you were, who you are now, and embracing that and not allowing anything or anyone or any energy to infiltrate and take it from you. Okay? Sparkle in your own eye. Aha. And here we have the Six of Wands in Jupiter. Interesting that you look like you're about ready, you're exercising and stretching right before a marathon. And oftentimes I do give that analogy about the number 9, the exhaustion of what comes, of how that feeling is, of like, sorry, my face is like itching a little bit, but You know, it's that feeling of when you're exhausted. This is here the beginning stage, but right before you get that finish line is what a number 9 feels like. Then that finish line is the 10, okay? The 6 of Wands, victory. You're winning. It's going to bring a lot of peace for you. You know what you must do in order to reach the state of the sparkle in your eye. And for many, you are meant to tap in with your inner child. It's not by chance we have all of this yellow and orange here with us. You even have Jupiter is all about expansion, and you have the lion here, the sun, this passion, this calling that you have. Make sure you listen to it. And so the raised frequency, what do you have for us regarding that? Going from the middle now. And there's some stickiness still from the pine cones sticking together. This is bringing up attachment. Is there attachment that you have or struggle with? Something for you to be able to look into here. Ah, okay. Raising your frequency, the Queen of Cups sure is going to do that for you. This is very loving, caring, tender energy, not to be taken or mistaken as weak because they are very loving. For this is still a queen in charge of emotions, able to have any conversation, doesn't run away from tense conversations or disagreements, can be a really good mediator, going with the flow energy. This could be something that you're working through. And she's right underneath the blue. She has a lot of blue, so she definitely expresses who she is. There is no holding back with this Queen of Cups energy. Do you feel like this queen, or does this queen give you, bring to mind someone in your life that you look up to, that you feel carries this energy, that you've always admired? Because if that's so, this is also stating that you hold that energy inside you as well, and you're asked to tap into it through those chakras we mentioned. First comes the victory and success of being uplifted by others, yet standing in the one true fact that you understand, and this is you appreciate the applause and the support, yet you are understanding of the fact that you don't really need validation from others, such as the queen. Embracing this energy shows that you accept and appreciate the applause, the accolades, the others who want to uplift you and be supportive of you. You acknowledge it, you appreciate it with this Queen of Cups energy, but you don't allow it to fulfill your ego or consume you or be a part of your life as though you need it. I hope that makes sense for you. And one final card from the bottom, not even, okay, not shuffling, taking it from the bottom. Ah, here we go. Here's that breakthrough of clarity and your voice coming out. Look, and it even makes an eye shape. Yeah, the all-seeing eye. You have an opportunity to really open and expand your third eye. And for some of you here, I mean, look at this, you guys. We even have the yellow that's been consistent through the reading. We have the blue that's also consistent in the reading. So we already have all three chakras, because we also have the eye, which is about the third eye. So work with the your chakras, those three we mentioned, okay? And if you're not sure about what they are, and you need to do some research of your own to understand, that's great. But just know this right now, you know where those spaces are. We talked about it's the third eye is between your two eyes, the unseen eye, the all-seeing eye, and the throat. You know where your throat's at, and solar plexus is the space between your heart and your belly button. Okay, so you know those locations, you can start to be aware of them. Learning the colors. So we're talking about purple, blue, yellow. You can even start just wearing those colors to start to bring that into your life, to start bringing understanding. And in regards to this, I would encourage you to check out the inner child reading today. It's it very well could be relative. I haven't even recorded it yet, but the energy's here. The download came to ask you to. So if you feel in tune with this reading, check that one out. Know that you have an opportunity. See, the deal we have here is you first get the tarot reading, and then you utilize the tools, the information that was given to you in the reading to take action. This is your action here. This is what can come from you doing this. By taking the action necessary for you to boost your confidence, your self-worth. That's what we started with here. You know, you got this. Overcoming any kind of mentality that doesn't work. Lemon balm is coming up, actually. Oh, and look, we have lemons here. But that's a download. Lemon balm is one of my favorite herbs to work with. If you are if you're struggling with grief right now, lemon balm is a good friend. I'm also an herbalist. You may want to follow me on Cosmic Cattails is my other channel, and also my other business where my more witchy side, where I work with plant medicine herbs and make tinctures and such. So feel free to check that out. And know that regardless, anywhere that you are, you can get yourself some lemon balm, okay? Get lemon balm if you grow lemon balm already. When you're walking through your garden, I'll try this. It's something I always like to do. Grabbing a piece of lemon balm, smelling it, using your senses. So the touch, and then the smell, and then eating. And as I eat a leaf of the lemon balm, I also sometimes close my eyes and just allow that taste and that feeling, as if I'm really embodying earth, okay? Because we are one with earth. Try that out for yourself, see what you feel. And if you have done this before, or if you felt drawn to lemon balm before, share in the comments below. There's definitely some need for detox that came up before I started the reading. I'm not sure if I said it or not. A lot of information in a little amount of time, but remember that you've got this. Remember how far you've come. Also remember the now moment that you're in is a moment to be respected and honored. That's the message for you. Let's go ahead and blow your candle out. Actually, they're saying no. They're telling me to leave your candle on today. So you are meant to leave your light on. Leave your light on for spirit, for the cosmos, for God, source, universe, higher power, whatever feels best to you. Know that you have gifts for your birthday. And Happiness is one thing that you're always meant to do. So if you are new to this path, happiness is important to break up that learning, the growth, the work you're doing with a little bit of joy and happiness. And you just may find something new that brings happiness to you you've never even known, which is fun. Yeah, make it fun for yourself. Remember this golden egg and getting in touch with your heart space. That is the message for you. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.